I want to do a quick deep dive into self-doubt and why you may not be certain or having the confidence you need in certain moments in time and what to do about it. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to lose confidence in yourself? Just like that. Whether it be your decisions, the way you show up, the way you say something, whether it be second guessing, overthinking, wondering if you made the right choice with something. All those scenarios. Now, most of us call all those things an umbrella term, self-doubt. But let's talk about the other side of it. Maybe that's not actually what it is. So self-doubt, we all have it, but truly may not be the most common issue. That could be a symptom of something a little bit deeper going on that maybe not a lot of people talk about enough. And that's what this space is for, is talking about these things and broken self-trust. Because most of us don't magically just wake up being confident, including myself. It's something that's built in time, in moments, but if you're not building it, it's something that you end up slowly losing. So if you think about any relationship that you have in your life, with your family, your friends, sometimes these people don't always say the right things, not always, but it's really the actions that people build around you that really create that confidence in them in that relationship. And then over time, you learn you can rely on people, because of those habits. They become predictable. And as a result, you grow confident in that relationship. And even, in this conversation, we're talking about other people, it goes the same way with yourself. Every time you tell yourself you're going to start something tomorrow, you're going to do something finally, and you don't do that, your brain remembers that. Every time you say you're going to finish something, and you walk away from that project or you walk away from the thing, your body notices and your brain remembers. Your intuition is real. If you ignore your intuition and somebody else's opinion sneaks in, their opinion may seem greater. And then you end up really split because you don't know what to do. But, if you just take the moments in isolation, they may not mean much, but if you zoom out and look at the pattern and put them together, that means something. That could be tell you something. And all this data that you collect on yourself could end up being that, you know what? I don't trust myself. I'm not a trustworthy person. And that belief can end up going deeper than that and affecting every decision. Every decision can feel uncertain. And over time, the story you have about yourself becomes just that. Maybe I'm not a capable person. Maybe I'm not someone who follows through. Maybe I can't do the things, even though deep down you truly know you can. And I truly believe this is why so many of us feel stuck these days, even in a situation where we have everything. We have all the tools these days. So it's not that you don't know what to do, but you've actually maybe stopped believing that you can actually do it. So that gap between who you are now and who you're becoming becomes, or who you need to be, becomes larger. And sometimes the gap exists between what you tell yourself and what you actually do. Because every time those two drift farther apart, self-trust breaks down. The gap widens silently or loudly, and it can leave us, you and me, in a state of analysis paralysis. So let's just take it slow here. Instead of making a big promise, instead of starting fast, just try to do one thing different. Make a promise with yourself so small, so quietly. Don't tell anybody, but make one that's super easy to keep. And keep that promise. Because we all know it's not built on making huge decisions, huge claims. It's built when silent promises are kept. It could be that simple. It is that simple. So the optimist in me, I want to share some good news. Here it is. Self-trust can be broken down, but it can also be built back up. That's what I'll leave you with. One small promise, one small decision on a regular day. It don't gotta be a different day, a regular old day. You don't have to be somebody completely different. That's what I'm telling you. You don't. You just have to become someone who believes in your own words each day. That's it. And that's one step closer to closing that gap. So if this helped you understand yourself a little bit better, subscribe to the channel. Every day, every week, I explore why people get stuck and how to slowly lessen. You don't even have to close the gap. Lessen the gap between who you are today and who you're capable of becoming tomorrow. I'm Darrin. Forward.